How you doing? How you doing? Hey.
What is going on here?
You know, little,
Seriously? It's
get
like most
Hey,
people
hey,
put together an
hey,
outfit. You put together a
hey. Yeah,
symphony.
you brought me a little something, little Brazilian diamond. You know how it is, baby. Hey, hey, hey.
It looks great.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate
How are
it.
you feeling
Hey,
tonight?
I'm feeling crazy. You know how it is. Feeling hype. I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to not sweat in the outfit. You feel me? Like, I'm just going crazy right now. You know how it is. Feeling good, remaining humble, keeping my blessings to the top of the skies. You know how it is, man. Much love. Hey,
Who
hey.
are you most excited to see tonight?
Man, my man Kanye West about to go up there. You feel me? Shut it down. You know how Yank it up there and all that. And excited to see everybody else who's out here. You feel me? Who's came to support everybody who's there. Excited to see you today. How your day is? Hey.
I just made that lineup. This is amazing. Have so much fun tonight. Enjoy. This rings are, or these necklaces are amazing.
Hey, thank you.
It's making my little rings look. Seriously, you're blinging out the camera.
So I just watched an interview of Designer, and got me thinking. So he was wearing a pink suit, and he had lots of lovely gold necklaces, lots of shiny jewelry like a woman. It's nothing new in hip hop, bling bling. Anyway, got me thinking. Then I saw that image, my jaw dropped. You know, he was cool. He's very free spirited, very free in himself, and he was very happy, quite clearly high, but it wasn't weed, which was the known normal drug associated with hip hop artists and hip hop music. It was quite clearly something white, and I would say perhaps MDA or something of that nature. But yeah, it made my jaw drop because I mean I don't keep up to date with media and hip hop and things like this that much anymore. So it was a shock. It's a culture shock, as I used to be into hip hop, to see the new faces or face of hip hop. It's just so different. It's more like of a punk. I was saying more like a punk rock vibration sort of thing. Very foreign to hip hop, and it seemed very clear to me that hip hop has had a facelift. And I was saying, in many ways, this is a good thing, because hip hop was obviously born out of oppression. What do I mean by that? Well, obviously, if you look at the way the music is made, it's made of samples. Okay, so you have a record player and you scratch the record, and you make a beat from taking elements from different records. And how does that come about? It's people that have they don't know how to play musical instruments, or they don't have access to musical instruments, but they most definitely have musical ability. So then you use what is around you, and you find the way. It's genius. And that's what hip hop is, and that's why it did become the biggest selling in music in the world, because it is made from oppression mixed with genius. All right, you use language, which everybody has, and it's the poor genius's music, if you're asking me. So what's my point? It was born out of oppression, all right. Just the very nature of it, how it's done, is it's making the most out of very little, basically. Um, it's almost like the idea of abundance. Nothing is everything. You have a voice. You know, you could beatbox. You can scratch a record. It wasn't made to be scratched, but you can do it if you look at it in different ways. Anyway, what's my point here? So it was born out of oppression, and the genius made something beautiful out of that. But here's my point now. Why I say, even though these guys look maybe homosexual and things like that, why do I say it's, in a way, it's good for hip hop? Because the spirit that was in hip hop, how do I say it? Well, I feel like hip hop needs to embrace freedom. Yeah, it needs to embrace freedom, and sometimes things don't happen the way that we want it to. So it may be in a perverse manner, but like every dark has light and every light has dark. So it's a thing where if these guys are into doing whatever drugs they want to do, like it was shunned upon in the hip hop community to do cocaine or crack. or anything like that. If you did it, you wouldn't say it on a record. But now you could go on a record talking about Molly. It's cool now because the culture has totally changed. But back in the day, it was weed. You know, even if you didn't smoke weed, you're saying that you smoke weed. 50 Cent, he has admitted he doesn't smoke weed, but in his records, he was talk about smoking blunts. So that was it. You know, hip hop had a definitive I don't know, code, culture, whatever. But it has totally changed. And yeah, in a way, it's good. I'm a big believer in the big picture. So I don't like the small picture. It's very weird. It's very and I don't like it mostly because it looks like manipulation. In fact, it clearly is to me because at the time when hip hop became the biggest selling music on the planet, the two faces of that time were removed. They were removed, and the police are known to be involved. The LAPD, connected with Suge Knight, whatever. We will never know the ins and outs of these things, but we know that going off on a tangent, when the Black Panther were in its prime, it was infiltrated by the FBI, and crack was put in the community, and as a result, it was destroyed. So yeah, that's some little food for thought. I don't want to go on too much because I really can, but I just think it's good to think, and it's good to be aware of what you're listening to and what you're looking at, and see the negatives and the positives, you know. But I will say, I think the hip hop culture has been great. It's very powerful, but yeah, it can also be oppressive. It can also be oppressive, which is understandable. As they say, hurt people. I guess oppressed people will oppress themselves and others, perhaps. But yeah, it's not like I'm not into grunge or punk rock, but you know, I do appreciate the freedom, although they may be practicing things that I don't want to practice, maybe homosexuality, bestiality, sniffing this and doing that. But what I do like is that they own their right to be whoever they want to be and feel however they want. And I think hip hop needs that. So if the faggots have got to bring that, and then it gets turned around later, everything happens in cycles, so be it. Anyway, that's my video. I hope you liked it. I can't be talking for too long anymore. It's been a long time since I did a vid. Now is the time. Enjoy your weekend. Peace out.
I have a dream. Martin Luther King told me that it's gonna be a hard ride, but I'm here to change rap. I got issues. That's why I deal with the facts. Who gave them authority to go and be in Iraq? Got me in the back, but my mind's forward. This time around the revolution is recorded. I absorb it, use the mind fortress to block out the lies, move like a mic cordless. Amongst all this, gotta stay sane, it's no wonder why I always get migraines. My train of thought is something like a plane in the mind game's too hot, I want it to rain. We need change, and I don't mean money to gain. Light a candle for the kids with nothing to gain. Wouldn't appreciate life if it wasn't for pain. If I sound crazy, we're not thinking the same. Pointing fingers in directions opposite of the blame. I mean, man, please don't forget the name. Don't hold back, yeah. Let me show you where my heart's at. I spit darts ASAP. So we can't wait for hell, bro.
Take it slow. We got a long way to go.
So we can't wait for hell, bro.
We should take things slow.
So we can't wait for hell, bro.
Slow it down.
So we can't wait for hell, bro.
Slow down.
Put yourself in the shoes of a man about to jump off a cliff. What's in his mind? He's so tired of life that it became hell. It's like a slug going straight to the source so he could die in that scenario. I take my hat off to those who try. Indeed I try, may the feelings I perceive be right. Conceal despite I raise the mic and speak my sight. You feel it right, resistance type. Having to sell the greener light so I can see the room more clear. Living in fear ain't an option. You know that the eye is watching from the second that we're born till we're dead in a coffin. Human rights ain't about nothing. Delegate suffering, obnoxious. I'll even lie in the street, and I don't mean snitching. I mean on the ground, comprende. The farthest you throw is the least you go. So we can't wait for hell, bro.
Take it slow. We got a long way to go.
So we can't wait for hell, bro.
We should take things
proverbial. But it's cheaper with an Oyster card, it seems like a plot to me. So they can afford a whole electronic system on an NIR card. Better kill me, I'm spitting these bars, I'm still relevant in all years. No generation gap, I gotta say peace to my peers, I feel the tears. I love my dad, but he won't pull up a chair. Take it slow, it's like we can't wait for hell, bro. Pulling strings before we can place the Velcro. In this hellhole, I move with diligent souls. We can't fail though, diamonds in the rough, come on, now stop. Take a good look, analyze yourself. Don't expect nothing till you try yourself. But right now, cool, let it flow, because we really got a long way to go. There's no control, that's the veil. Falling off the tracks, can't stay up on the rail. Now stop, yeah, take a good look, analyze yourself. Don't expect nothing till you try yourself. But right now, cool, let it flow, because we really got a long way to go. There's no control, that's the veil. Falling off the tracks, can't stay up on the rail. Yeah, yeah, hazardous hell, yeah. The longer now, Night Pro on the boards, music to my ears. Come on, yeah. Feel the beat, feel the vibes. That's how we're doing it, man. I'm bringing